This is the house of Ithiel. On the 26th of June 2024, in the volume 3 messages to the nations, the man of God, Prophet Favor Ithiel, gave a prophetic word that there is one currency that will be introduced in the worldwide. Viewers, let us hear what the prophet said and its fulfillment.
Obvious, this is volume 3 of the prophetic message to the nations. So these are all given in June 26. It states one currency that will be introduced worldwide is coming. One currency that will be introduced worldwide is coming. This is coming very, very soon. Let us keep praying.
So the stage is set. Kamala Harris versus Donald Trump. We cannot tell you who will win, but we can tell you who the crypto industry is rooting for. Donald Trump. And why is that? Because of strict regulation. The crypto industry fears that another Democrat in the White House means more regulation. Meanwhile, Donald Trump is pitching himself as a pro-crypto candidate. He promises them a free hand. So what are they doing to ensure a Trump presidency? They're pouring money into the polls. $119 million so far. In fact, they're spending more than traditional conglomerates. Will this splurge help them sway the election? Our next report tells you.
Elections. They are an expensive spectacle. You can't fight an election without money, and more importantly, you can't win an election without money. The US presidential elections are no different, and it has quite the price tag. In 2016, it was around $6.5 billion. In 2020, it was almost $14 billion. So, more than double. And this year, it could be even more. Until April 2024, US political campaigns collected around $9 billion. 65% of this money came from PACs. That's political action committees. PACs don't belong to any party or candidate. They raise funds to influence elections. And who's giving them money? Well, a whole lot of corporations. But this year they have a new big donor. It's the crypto industry. Crypto is spending big on the 2024 elections. So much so that they account for almost half of all donations made to PACs. And how much money is that? Around $119 million. In fact, they're beating giant conglomerates at this game. But what explains this extravagant cash flow? Now, there's only one reason companies donate for elections. It's to influence the outcome. So crypto is no different here. Their money is being funneled into a non-partisan super PAC. It's focused on electing pro-crypto candidates. So who do the crypto companies want in the White House? By the looks of it, it's Donald Trump. And that's because the Democrats and crypto haven't had the best relationship. During the Biden presidency, the industry has faced heightened scrutiny. They were engaged in legal battles with the SEC, that's the Securities and Exchange Commission, and Democrats have also been historically wary of crypto. Meanwhile, Trump is pitching himself as a crypto messiah. He's trying to sway them his way by promoting himself as a pro-crypto candidate. Last month, he even attended a major Bitcoin conference. His proposals include revamping the US energy policy to become a global leader in Bitcoin mining, removing the current SEC chair, and creating a national strategic reserve of Bitcoin.
Now, the Nigerian Securities and Exchange Commission has issued QuidX, an Africa-based crypto exchange, its first provisional operating license. The development signals the beginning of formal recognition and regulatory oversight for the country's digital asset industry. According to a press release, the SEC's license permits QuidX to operate as a registered crypto exchange in Nigeria. QuidX said the SEC's approval is a shot of adrenaline for the Nigerian crypto community, encouraging further innovation and expansion. Now, joining me to discuss this on the news is Seun Dania, a crypto exchange operator. Mr. Dania, it's nice to have you around.
Hi, good morning. It's a pleasure to be here.
Of course. So what's your view of this new dawn for digital assets in Africa's largest economy?
Oh, it's definitely a step in the right direction, which is, the positive, and it's showcasing the Nigerian government's commitment to regulating the digital assets industry. Of course, licensing and regulation brings legitimacy and the potential for greater investor confidence, which will definitely be bringing, foreign investments, even local investments, and definitely provide long-term growth for the industry. And of course, Nigeria as a country will be able to properly reap the benefits of the monies that are made within that industry, and in turn will improve Nigeria's economy.
Both conventions are now in the books, in the rearview mirror. Vice President Harris and former President Trump are beginning the sprint now to November, and the crypto industry is flexing its financial might to have a real impact on the election. And Mackenzie Sigalos joins us now with more. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Joe. So nearly half of all the corporate money being pumped into this year's election is coming from the crypto industry, according to a new report from the nonprofit watchdog group Public Citizen. Now, the sector, which has been under high scrutiny by the Biden administration, is outspending big oil and banks this cycle, with Koch Industries in a distant second place in terms of corporate contributions. Heavyweights like Coinbase, Ripple, and VC firm Andreessen Horowitz, which has a sizable crypto book, have collectively given more than $146 million with the goal of trying to get candidates who are friendly to the industry into office. Now, most of that corporate money being raised is going to the popular and bipartisan pro-crypto super PAC called Fairshake, which is one of the top spending PACs this year. I spoke to their team last night to get the latest numbers on the 4 largest donors to Fairshake and its associated PACs. Coinbase has contributed $49 million. A16Z and Ripple have both given $47 million each, and Jump Crypto put in $15 million. Now, as for where all that money is going, a filing with the Federal Election Commission this week showed that in July, Fairshake disbursed almost $75 million and still has nearly $120 million left to deploy, with 73 days to go until the November election. The Super PAC has pledged $25 million from that pool of cash to 18 House candidates in the general election to be split among 9 Democrats and 9 Republicans. It's committed another $18 million to 3 Senate races, Joe.
You can see how far the eyes of Jesus Christ can reach. Yes, even in our situations. This is to remind us that Jesus Christ sees it and he is concerned about it, to grant us solutions to our problems. Do not forget, this channel is all about Jesus Christ. Keep watching God Voice TV for the salvation of souls.